Hello again everyone, this is the Mendix Basics 7. Welcome to my channel. In this chapter we will look the data containers and data sources. The data containers, as you remember, the Dataview, Datagrid and template grid like this. These are all the container types that you display the data from your database. And of course there are some data sources. For example, if you select the list view from the toolbox, you can define the data source related with the list view. It could be database, it could be Xpath, like the filtering, it could be a microflow or nanoflow, and it could be a association. In this module, we will look all of these topics. And also, to do this, we will prepare a basic domain model. In this domain model, we have the category entity with the category type. It's enumeration. The category type could be food, beverage, like this. And we have products, which is related with the category. So each category has different type of products. Products has name and prices, and it's like enable, which is in enable market or not, like this. After the preparation, first we will look the data container differences and when to use which one and what are the limitations between them. Then we will use the as a data source for the database. Then we will learn how to constrain our data source while we are using database like this. So we can divide in page into the 4 tabs, for example, like these tabs: electronic, food, and bear care. So for example, this tab should also only the electronic categories like this. And this is the same. How to use the Xpath? It should be like this. Okay, we will look to some of the Xpaths. And as you remember, database Xpath, and the third and fourth one should be the Microflow and Nanoflow. While we are using the Microflow or Nanoflow, we can also return some list or some objects to display in page. So we can also use the Microflow and Nanoflow as a data return data source. We will look also this one. Then we are creating our overview pages from scratch, Datagrid, and new edit pages from these buttons. We will do it from scratch. And at last, we will look more complex types. We will use the listen to widget and the associations. And the left side, we will list all of the categories. A user, if the user select one of the category, the right side will be updated, and all of the products related to this category will be displayed. Okay, let us start. I will share. Okay, I will start with the with the domain model construction. Okay, the first one is category and the second one is product. Let me create. This is the empty page, empty application. This is the version 9.24.12. I'm opening domain model. No security yet, not necessary for this course. I will create a entity which is named category and an attribute with the enumeration type, and I will call this an enum underscore category type. Okay, it's automatically opened. I will fill one of the categories should be food, the second one, for example, electronic, and the third one, like maybe the computer or baby care, etc. And the last one could be also the other. And the default value should be other, just my design. And this is the category entity. And I will drag and drop the new entity and call this product. And product entity should has name with a string and price, which is decimal, is automatically selected after you type price. Then enable yes with the bool. So we can make some filtering on it. Okay, then each product has to be under a category. Then I'm dragging drop like this. So one to here, many to here. A category has different product types. So I'm ready. Okay, let us look. Okay, we are starting the data containers differences and when to use and what are the limitations. Let us open the page. You see the toolbox. There are some data containers. I will save all of the application. Okay, in short, only the Dataview is using to represent only the one value. For example, if you drag and drop a Dataview, you have to select one of these data source, and each has in each attribute, in each data source, you need to return only one value. That's why the context is here. For example, choose a microflow, then create just a microflow, then go to this and, for example, retrieve from database all of the products. This is the product list, then return this one. While doing this, you will have some errors. Return type of selected microflow should be only the product, does not return an object. But if you return an object like this, and like this one, you will not have an error anymore, okay? So Dataview needs to return as an object. It should be represented only one entity. For example, only one product, one category, like this. The others could be used to represent the list views. For example, when I put the data grid on there and go to the data source, I can choose all of the product lists like this. If I say yes, I will show all of the data products here. The list view is same. The data grid and the list view has slight differences. For example, in terms of the UI and others. In the data grid, you need to say that for the new and edit buttons, you need to give a page, okay, to create a new product or to edit the selected row of a product. Let us look the list view. This is more actually representing way. For example, let us see the category. You see there are no new or edit buttons. So that's why we use the data grid for our overview pages. Okay. What about the template one? You see, after you type, after you select the products, you can define, for example, I want to each row in each of them, we have 3 columns like this. Then you will have some template grids. First, second, third, 4, 5, like this. There are 9 columns over there, like the Excel table. So this is the template grid, okay? And data grid is 2 is pretty much same as data grid 1, and the gallery is a little bit more to display pictures. So I will skip this one, and 3 note, as you see, there is for the actually the 3 note representation. So these are the limitations. Dataview needs to be return one object, and also the Listview and Datagrid also needs to return actually a list of objects. For example, if I select the same Microflow again, you see the return type of the selected Microflow should be the list of products. So we are not returning this only one object. Okay, this is just the same name. If I like this, we have only just returning one object. Okay, so I'm repeating again, for the Listview and Datagrid and others except the Dataview, you need to return the actually object list of object. Okay, I'm deleting and looking again. Delete. Okay, these are the limitations. So how do we use constraint and others? Maybe, yes, this one should be the first. First, we will create overview page. Then we will look how to constraint and others. Okay. So let us create our overview pages from scratch. Okay, as I said, Datagrid is good choice for this, and I will select the data source and choose the products, for example, at first. Yes, I want automatically fill, and I need to give a page name. I need to create a new page. Just click new and pop-up layout, product new edit, form vertical. Okay, now my product overview page is ready and under my actually home page. Okay. Maybe it's better to use a tab for overview pages and layout with 60 and the left one could be the products from database, and actually also this is for product, and also I want to actually overview page for my category. Yes, this is entity. Yeah, the same error. You are representing category here, but what is the your actually pages? It says it's actually it's attributes. Okay, let me change enum category type for better naming. And yes, change this one. Category type is better. Okay, we need to give a page to do this. New pop-up and form vertical category new edits. Okay, I'm starting from edit, so it's not actually combined. This also I'm making the new. Yes, it's ready. Let us try. Rerun the application. Open your browser and see there are two data grids on your home web. Okay. This one, the product, maybe we can put some labels on it. And these are the categories. Okay. Product, for example, then first create the category like the food, like the electronic and the computer. Okay. Then for computer, cable like this, 10 euros, for example, mouse, keyboard, and by the way, as you can recognize, there is no actually category type selector over there. So maybe it's better to create this one, reference selector, and choose category enumeration. Okay, rerun, double click, and choose the computer, and choose the computer. Okay, actually our overview pages is ready. Okay, yes, create overview page from scratch done. Then starting the constraint part. Okay, I will create a tab and put some list views on it, and in each list view, in each tab, I will choose database constraint. Okay, let me do this. I'm opening home web again. These are the overview pages, and I will call this as a computer products. So this should be represent all of the products in computer category. So I choose the list view for the data source, for the data containers. For the data source, I'm opening list view and select the product entity. Okay. If I do like this, all of the products will be represented, but I also wanted to only the computer ones. So yeah, maybe it's better to use, it's better to use for this one the category to make it better constraining. Yes, for this one I'm choosing the computer, and under this you will have all of the category enumerations. And to see the actually all of the products under this category, we can use this one, the list view again, and put some associations on it, and the category. Yes, this one. Names, price. Okay, rerun and see. Computer, yes, cable, mouse, keyboard. Let us create another tab. Just copy and Control C, Control V, and rename these as food. And don't forget to change this one to food, for example. Okay, you see there is no food over there, so we need to create. Okay, food is here. So constraint is ready. So we have just learned how to use data source, database, and constraint. And these are the Xpath. We will see how to use the Xpath. Actually, it's easily changed from the data source. Open the last you created tab as named food and change to the data source to the Xpath. You see, the Xpath is actually automatically created. So if I do like this, it will work. You see, actually Xpath, I want to plan another big Xpath session for do this, but as you can imagine, you can choose other type like this. And don't forget to square brackets like this. Okay, Xpath is like this. For the other data source return, we will use Microflow and Nanoflow for the data source. Okay. Add tab page, right? Yes. And put the name Microflow computer. And create a list view. Double click, select data source as Microflow. And okay. Okay, there is no Microflow yet. I will create ds get products. Okay. This one's much better. Okay. In this Microflow, I need to retrieve all of the products from the database and return this one as an product list. But we need to make the filtering. For the filtering, we can use this Xpath, my first module product category slash category slash category type, and we can choose for example, the computer and close the bracket. Okay, like this. And this should be represent, this should give all of the products that has computer category type. Let us see. Okay, we did not put anything here. So text first and second and third parameters. The first one, name. The second one, price. The third parameter is enabled. Okay, and wrap container. Okay, cable, mouse, keyboard again. Okay, we did this, and we have just one topic remaining. We need to create more, actually, more expert pages, more advanced pages. So let me put new tab and called advanced page design like this. And for the advanced page design, I will choose a layout grid for 3 and 9. And for this part, I need to put a list view to list all of the categories. First do this, database, choose the category first, and say yes. Wrap container. Actually, put a data view here. The right side, what I want to is, after choose a category, I want to display this category from the right side. Okay, then I need to use the listen to widget part. Okay, so I need to know this list view is which one. So list view 6. So listen to widget, list view 6. Okay, yes. I don't need save and cancel. Just rerun and test. Then I will make progress to finish this page. This is only for testing. Yes, electronic computer. Yeah, it's seen from there. Okay, let us delete and this one and put a static text and make this dynamic to see all of the category. Okay, rerun. Yes. Food, computer, electronic. Okay. So it's ready. What I do is when I select this category, I need to see all of the products. So I am using the list view again. This is the data view, listening to this left list view, and this is the data view that is associated with this one. So I will double click this one and go to the data source and click to the association tab. Okay, then select. You see, it's meaning that it is the I want to see the all products which is related with the selected category, which is like this categories product. This is the most tricky part. Okay. I think it should work. Okay. Food, we have only one product, Apple. Electronic, we don't have a product. Computer, we have 3 products. Okay, folks, that's all. I hope you enjoy. Please give a comment under my videos and support me. Please subscribe also. Thank you and see you. Bye.